Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Maria Yunita Dorotan.
And my name is Yusuf Alexander Pedro Sandiri.
This time we will make an English assessment presentation video. Peck and Brin's daring iPod. Larry Page and Sergey Brin, the founder of Google, are doing something that has never been reached before. Not by Microsoft Bill Gates, not even by Apple Steve Jobs. The Google guys are telling Wall Street to drop dead. Those entrepreneurs from an earlier era played the game of going public the way it had always been played. Before Google came along, when a company was ready to sell shares, it hired big Wall Street investment firms such as Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley. The firm offered the stock to their favorite customer and a big discount. The privileged few were granted quick profit, but the company received less money for its iPhone, and the newly public company paid high price for the honor. The investment firm commission was typically as high as 7% of the money raised. The fee could run into the hundreds of millions of dollars.
Beck and Brin aren't putting up with this racket. Their plan is to use a public occasion to offer Google's share to anyone willing to pay the market price. Google will receive an estimate $100 million more by handling the sale this way, and will major firms like Morgan Stanley will be managing their acquisition. Their role in their phase will be much diminished. Why did such famous risk takers as Gates and Jobs put up with the Wall Street shakedown? They they didn't have much choice. They broke their bureaucracy were able to act like a cartel, because the held inner monopoly on information. C- CEOs had no idea what was happening to their stock price unless they told their brokers, and the buyers of equities were mostly big financial institutions, pension fund, insurance companies that paid commissions to the big brokerage firm for research and advice. The investment house essentially gives kickback by counting the in one papers.
Cracks began to appear in the cartel in the late 1990s when W. R. Hamrick and Company at Will Capital pioneered the acquisition of Hub. But few entrepreneurs choose the Wall Street reformers for the IPOs. Why? For on eating, many founders and CEOs picture traditional investments banks to make them public because they want the service of the firm's analysts who notoriously hyped clients' stock under the guise providing object stock research. Peck and Brin built Google by applying the mathematical logic to the internet. Now they have focused the same rationally on the iPod industry. In so doing, they make revolutionize Wall Street just they revolutionized the internet. Of course, the huge popularity of Google brand makes it possible for the company to bypass Wall Street. The Google guys are railing on the fact by the time the public come to decide whether to buy, they will have seen that old way was olive and corrupt, while their word is rational and fair. That's a great leap of faith, alienating the power that being in investment banking has reached to. The first time the newly public company reports disappointing result, Wall Street will be very lonely and dangerous place. That everyone is going for Google if you alias are to become.
Quake and Brain are going to the chance. Google is based on the twin principles that brain will tremble and that a democracy will always plan a harass this democratic impulse from the very core of Google's technology. So it goes with the Apple. Google had Google has put its future in the hands of the people, not Wall Street. Larry and Sergey are not your typical Congress leaders, but they are at the forefront of an breed of technocrat kings vote or gambling that they can outthink and outlang the status quo.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.